Hello. Welcome back. We have more Bedrock builds. There's not too much to show in this video. It's 100% of the builds in this world are incomplete. There's just small little snippets that I'd like to show. And starting pretty much right here. So if we turn around, I built this kind of bridge. It's supposed to be bridge tunnel thing. It's supposed to be an entrance to this hidden Viking village. I really like how it turned out. I think it looks really cool. And it spits you out right here at the entrance to some stables. I never really made it past the stables though. I really like how the stables turned out. Each little horse has like its own hay, water, and it gets a little fireplace to keep it warm in these icy peaks. Oh, as they don't have fireplaces. Okay, so just that one gets a fireplace. He's special. It's really, I just wanted to show you guys this little bridge tunnel thing that I built. I think it looked really cool. And the whole intention of it is like from a bird's eye. You can't really tell that it's there. It's kind of supposed to be a little secretive entrance, and then like from this angle you're not really supposed to be able to see it. You can really only see it from this direction, or if you're straight on. Yeah, immediately down here I built a tree house. The tree house itself isn't terribly exciting, but I really like the ambiance that I got down here with just the pops of pink and all the thick trees. Yep. I guess I can show the treehouse. I guess I went through a phase with hidden entrances because this is the entrance here. The treehouse isn't, yeah, it's just a shell. It doesn't, there's not really much to see. Again, it was kind of supposed to be a little kind of Viking inspired, little elven, little like fantasy kind of whimsy. I started decorating it, it looks like. There's a bed, but I never finished. I don't even know my way around. There we go. Yeah. Nothing crazy. I think it's a really cool concept. I'll probably come back to it, but I just am not, I hate doing interiors. I really do. Here we go. I started building the Monster High School in here, and then I decided that I hated it, and so I just kind of stopped. There are some pieces of it that I really like though, like this chandelier I think is really cool. I really like the hallways and how I did the lockers. I think those are pretty cool. I really like the roof that I kind of started working on. If I stuck with it, I probably would really like it, but there's something even bigger that I'm working on that y'all will see here very shortly, that has brought everything on my Xbox to a stop. But I really just wanted to show you guys the cafeteria. I really like how it turned out. I really like how it looks. Yeah, so these are little lunch lines. Yeah. I did the classrooms too. Little kind of lecture hall style classrooms. They're all pretty much identical, so I won't go in all of them. I will go into one of the ones up here though, just to show you more of the roof. I really like it. I might stick with this build. I don't know. And then this is the headmistress's office. I don't like it too much, but I feel like I made it work. Yeah. And then my favorite view of the cafeteria is from outside the windows. I think that just looks really incredible. I'd started detailing the outside. Yeah. We'll come back to it. I plan to revive this build in the future, but that's what it looks like for now. Over the hill, and we have Minecraft Cops and Robbers Prison 2.0. This one has more modifications than the last one. The block palette was a lot bigger for this one, but I really like it. It's got a courtyard now. Let's see. We'll start here. So you got a courtyard with the nice fence gates. You got your little guard watchtower and pathway up here, and an additional one up tippy top. And then you got your courtyard. There's nothing really in it. This is just where the buses would come to drop off the inmates that don't exist. And then over here, this is just the easiest way in. You got a basketball court. There were a lot of things from the original Cops and Robbers that I honored. So coming down the stairs from the basketball court, you still have your cafeteria. It accidentally turned out very castle-like. It was not intentional, but I really like it. Then you got your kitchen back here, your little slots where you can order. And I feel like just the difference already from my last world that I showed you guys to this one is night and day. It's incredible. And then this is the main prison hall. You got your little cells with beds and things where you would spawn to play the game. The floors were done by Lemon Shark. Oh, that was all his idea, but and then I think he also did the stairwell. Yeah, Lemon Shark built the stairwell as well, which he's one of my close friends and he streams on Twitch. So go check him out. I'll put a link somewhere. Yeah, that's the main hall. And then back here, you got your showers immediately off the little whatchamacallit. And let's see, back here you got the nice infinity door to the kitchen. These are all solitary cells along this wall. And then this goes out to the courtyard. This goes into the hallway that is underneath the little guard towers, and then this goes up to the guard towers. And then here you have your warden's office. You step on this, and typically you'd be playing this with people. Oh my gosh. So you'd click that, and then you could run over to this staircase, which is the staircase you need to go through to escape. But back here we also have a library, nice little skylight. I could probably use some more decorations in the middle, but and then another, so that goes up. There are some little tips and tricks though in this prison that I want to show you guys. This parkour jump, if you guys remember the original Cops and Robbers, I'm really bad at it, but it is possible. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time. And then, goodness, in here you have the classic picture wall. I think if you go behind this one and you crouch, you can sneak through the shower room. Hope that the warden doesn't catch you. And then up the stairs. And then you're out and you're escaped. I was gonna do a little secret pathway through the library. I started piecing that together, but I don't really... But that's the stairs to get down to the rest of the prison, and then this is the escape route. So your basketball court's out there, and then this is another little peeky spot that you can come down into the showers and play a little I Spy. But then you come up here, more command blocks to get that little teleportation done. And then I gotta add lights, but button, and then you run this, and this is where you escape from. There's one other piece though, another little element that I added, and it's kind of this piece up here. So there's hidden ladders throughout the prison, and if you collect them all, you can climb up here. Oh, goodness. And then you can come here, and if you crouch, you can sneak around and follow the path. And then I think it is a possible jump. I wanna try actually. I haven't goofed around with this prison in a very long time. This is the patience route though, for sure. Okay, yeah, it is possible. So if you're willing to find the ladders and then take the time to sneak all the way over to the staircase, you absolutely can get out that way. And then it goes all the way around too. The only spot that you can set up the ladders though and successfully get on top of that little platform is down here though, so yes. That is Prison 2.0. And then all the little blocks and the lines on top are just meant to look like vents and electrical equipment and different things, just to give it more of an industrial feel. That's a random mansion that I built. It's empty on the inside. And then if we continue on this way, oh, wait. This is a train station that I built, and it's based off the amethyst crystal that they added to the game. So you have your little walkway out here. It's not really connected to anything yet. But then you go in here, and this is kind of like a little just waiting area. I did put benches in here. I don't know where they went. But then right here is where the track would run through. You can see I kind of started it. So this is where the trains run. This is where the people wait for the trains. And then this is just the pathway. I really like how this turned out. I think it was a really cool build. And then especially with the cave lighting on it, it's very nice. It's very spooky looking. This is probably one of the oldest builds in this world. You got a kitchen, dining, living. And back here is your office, and you have a spooky enchanting room. I remember being so proud of that the first time I built it, but walking in just now, I cringed internally so hard. And then over here, you got a storage room. Pretty fancy. I actually kind of like that. And then over here you got your bedroom. Yep. Small little house, but house nonetheless. I'm not going to spend too much time on either of these buildings. They were tutorials that I followed by JeraCraft. I'll leave links to those in the description or somewhere. And you can go check those out. He's one of my favorite builders on Minecraft. Back here is a house that I designed. It's a greenhouse house. kind of taking JeraCraft style and then applying it in my own kind of concept. So this is a spin-off of the tutorials that I watched with him. So you like have your plants in here, but then your house is over here, and you have this like nice little hallway that goes into whatever you want this to be. And then upstairs into an attic area. Nothing crazy. But then the castle, I have extremely mixed feelings about the castle. It would probably help if I finished it, but we're not going to be doing that. Heading in, I do really like this. I think this is a really nice view. And I'm sorry for the background noise. They're doing construction on my apartment. And then over here we have the throne room, which I feel like turned out decently. It's small though for a throne room. Like if I did this on a bigger scale, I think it would be epic. I just feel like it's way too small for a palace. Like what kind of king would want just a little throne room like this? It is really pretty though. Like, okay. I was being too hard on myself. I'm over here like fangirling over my own builds. And the last thing that I want to show you guys in this world is this warehouse that I built over here. It's supposed to, this was kind of my first time playing with gradients with this warehouse, and I really, really like how it turned out. Also my first time building a crane. Let me know how I did. Which I feel like filling the warehouse with clutter kind of covered the gradient a bit that I decided to play with, but I feel like it's not bad, but it's definitely not good either. But I don't know, I like my little warehouse. I think it's cute. Yeah, let me know how I did. That's all I got for this world. Let me know what you think. There's gonna be a lot more where that's coming from. It's gonna get bigger, it's gonna get better. I'm so excited. Huge things are coming. Please come back. Which with that, there are really big things coming, and I don't want to spoil them too much. So if you even kind of maybe liked what you saw here today, please consider hitting that subscribe button, like, comment. The likes and comments really boost the video with the algorithm, and it gets my videos out to more people. So the more you interact, the more exposure I get. So I would appreciate anything you're willing to offer. But if you did enjoy what you saw today, I would greatly appreciate a subscribe, because there is a ton more where this is coming. It's gonna get bigger, it's gonna get better. It's gonna be great, and I'm so excited. And yes, thank you all for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. Come back. I post definitely every Tuesday, but if I can post more than that, I will. Yeah, I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing week, and God loves you. He sees you. He wants to go through what you're going through, whatever it is, and whoever you are. So reach out to him and he'll be there. But I'll see y'all next time. Bye.